do is
Good evening, you're watching the Thursday edition of BTW21 News. Romero greeting you. A lot to cover, so we're going to get right with the news. Started with an update to a fatal fire in the city of Martinsville. Now, the Fire Marshal's Division of Martinsville Fire and EMS have determined that the fatal fire was deemed to be accidental and was caused by an overloaded outlet. City and Henry County crews were called to 405 Forest Street around 6 a.m. on Friday, October 14th. A woman's body was found after firefighters got the blaze under control. Burn patterns along with other evidence suggest that the fire was accidental and originated within the woman's bedroom located in the back of the home, according to officials. Fire investigators say that they located an electrical outlet in the fire debris that showed evidence of an unspecified failure involving the receptacle being overloaded. The fire spread from the outlet to nearby wood, furniture, and then to the rest of the home. The body was sent to the medical examiner's office for an autopsy. No other information about the victim has been given. We would like to ask the community to share in our thoughts and prayers for the family during this tragic event, said Fire Chief Ted Anderson. Fire Marshal Andy Powers would like to remind everyone to please remember to be extra careful with cold weather and the holiday season being upon us. And he said, and I quote, "Have your heating systems serviced by qualified technicians. Make sure you have working in-date smoke alarms within your home. And if you need a smoke alarm, contact us at 276-403-5325 or the Henry County Department of Public Safety at 276-634-4660. Give space heaters space and use all heating and cooking appliances per manufacturer's specifications," he said. Now, for news in Franklin County, a very quick update. We do not have a lot of information, and as of news time on this Thursday, we have not received any additional information in regards to a fatal fire that Virginia State Police say they're investigating. It involved two vehicles, and again, it resulted in a fatality. It happened around 3 p.m. Wednesday in the 3900 block of Booker T. Washington Highway. It is reported to be a head-on crash. More information will follow as the investigation continues. And of course, you can count on BTW21 News to keep you updated in regards to those updates. Now, for news in Henry County, two crashes occurred in Dyer Store's territory. That's the fire department. We begin with the first one that occurred on this Thursday morning, and we can tell you that a total of 3 people were hurt in that Thursday morning crash. The call came out, as you can see there with images on the screen, at around 11:26 a.m. on Thursday. It happened in the 6600 block of Dyer Store Road, and as I mentioned to you just seconds ago, 2 individuals were transported by the Collinsville Volunteer Rescue Squad, and 1 other was hurt. So that's again a total of 3 individuals injured. The fire department and Henry County public safety officials said that there were minor injuries, but of course serious enough for them to be taken to the hospital, at least 2 of those people. Now, as you can see from the footage, this was a crash between a Jeep SUV and a BMW sedan. The road obviously was closed during the time of this crash, and of course, Virginia State Police is investigating that incident. Now, for the second crash, again also taking place in Henry County and the Dyer Store's territory, and this actually is closer to the city of Martinsville, but again, it is still the Dyer Store territory. And what we can tell you is that a woman was taken to the hospital after this single vehicle crash. It happened just before 4 p.m. again on this Thursday, and as you can see from the footage that we obtained there on the scene, this vehicle was on its top after that single vehicle collision. This was on Clearview Drive, again the county portion of it, and as I mentioned to you, it was a single vehicle that collided that crashed there. We were told that a woman was taken to the hospital by Collinsville Volunteer Rescue Squad. Now, 911 traffic said that she was entrapped. We have not been able to verify that, but we will, and we will keep you posted on updates to that detail of this crash. The Henry County Department of Public Safety responded along with the Dyer Store Volunteer Fire Department and Virginia State Police. Now, the road, as you can see, was reduced to one lane as volunteers with the fire department assisted with traffic control, and as always, State Police is investigating that incident. A lot of news that we've covered, but we're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be back with more after this.
Hi, Barry Nelson here at Nelson Kia Subaru. I've got some great payment deals for you. Got a 2017 Kia Soul for only $279 a month. This baby only has 30,000 miles. Got a 2019 Chevrolet Cruze, only $299 a month, and it only got 60,000 miles. There's a great payment on this 2012 Fusion, only $169 a month. Come get it. Here's a nice car, a 2019 Fusion, only $285 a month. Come get it while it lasts. Got a 2018 Ford Focus, 38 miles a gallon, only $287 a month. Come see us at Nelson Kia Subaru, where everybody knows cars cost less.
Hey, come see us at Martinsville Urgent Care. We're located at 1044 East Church Street, Martinsville, Virginia. Our telephone number is 276-634-0010. Our hours of operation are Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. We do offer time slots now, so you can call us and get that scheduled so you will not have to wait. Don't forget to come see us at Martinsville Urgent Care, 1044 East Church Street, Martinsville, Virginia, 276-634-0010. Call us to get your time slot booked.
My name is Leanne Shelton. I'm a physical therapist assistant here at Therapy Direct. Therapy Direct is located on 301 Lavender Street, Martinsville, Virginia, 24112. Our hours are 8 to 5 Monday through Thursday, 8 to 2:30 on Friday. For more information, you can give us a call at 276-632-5281. Here at Therapy Direct, we value our patients, and your healing is our mission.
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us for BTW21 News. It looks like we're going to be getting a warm-up for this weekend. Dustin Staples has more.
Happy Thursday to you and the start of the weekend. I'm Weatherman Dustin Staples. Thanks for your company as always, making us a part of your weekend as you're getting that rocking and rolling for sure. The final of few days that it's been so cold, they're now coming to an end. Now we're going to begin to see a warming trend move in our direction as well. So if you have been tired of the cold and you want to warm up, it is coming. And of course, Luis noted earlier this week on our newscast that he had to pull out his heavy long overcoat, and so most of you probably had to do that. And this morning it was pretty frosty in some parts of the area, and we begin to see that sunshine do its magic and burn that off. We got up to the low to mid 50s today, so not a bad afternoon it was in store for us. So if you took advantage of it, I hope you had a chance to enjoy a little bit of the warmth weather. The winds have also been, you've been noticing a shift in the winds. They've been coming from the west. Now we're going to have a southerly flow that's going to allow our temperatures to warm up this upcoming weekend, which is why we are going to see a warming trend moving in as well. Again, the rest of tonight we're going to begin to see clear skies developing once again. Another cold night in the making as our temperatures will dip in the low 30s and upper 20s again. So again, not as drastically as it cold, but I think by this point in time we're getting so used to it. You're thinking, man, are we sure we're not in like November? Because late November, this is we begin to see this kind of hints of cold moving on in, but nope, we're still in October. So, because if we would have done that, we would have blew through Halloween if we wouldn't have recognized it anyway. So maybe a lot of you are in the holiday spirit because it's been so cold, and just do know that tomorrow it's going to, after a cold start, look at that, lots of sunshine and a lot warmer than we were about a couple of days ago. So with that sunny sky and again that southerly flow, it's going to begin to move in this weekend for us, allowing our temperatures to kind of skyrocket and get back to where we need to be for the month of October. The high of 66. Again, that's here in the city and the county, and of course everywhere else you go, not a bad afternoon. So again, we have that southerly flow moving in, allowing our temperatures to warm up near not near normal, but we are gradually getting and working towards there as you make your weekend plans. So make sure the kids, if they're having recess outdoors tomorrow, have a light coat with them in the morning or in the afternoon, rather, I shall say. Let's talk about everybody's favorite thing to discuss. Of course, Thursday night football is at Martinsville. They're on the road this week. They're traveling out this weekend. So good luck to the Bulldogs. Of course, you know, the Magna Vista Warriors, they had a show last Friday, that was for sure, as they got a win against Martinsville. So good job to Magna Vista, and also congratulations to the Bulldogs with an outstanding record, 6-1. Will they be 6-2? 6-2? We'll see as we get closer, or 7-1, I guess I shall say, on that note as well. So good luck to the Bulldogs on this Thursday, and again, Friday night football. We're heading back to Bassett. A couple of weeks ago we were over there, and now we're back again as the GW Eagles are making a visit to the Bengals territory. We'll begin to see lots of clear skies come into play as our temperatures will go from the 50s and gradually dropping to the 40s overnight this Friday night. So if you have any plans, maybe not going to a football game, maybe doing some, you know, whatever, Halloween shopping, because Halloween is next weekend. So if you have got that costume, go ahead and make sure you get your shopping done, or get you a pumpkin even. We want to see you with your carving up a storm on your front porch. Later on that evening, as we get towards the third and fourth quarter hours, things are going to remain calm and quiet. Clear and cold too, so if you have any, you'd be best to get you a stadium blanket and get you a nice cup of hot chocolate, apple cider, or pumpkin spice. I'll put a poll on my Facebook page later and you can fill that out. What do you prefer, pumpkin spice? Do you prefer apple cider, or do you prefer hot chocolate? Because a lot of people have this debate that, you know, this is that time of year where they do get, people say pumpkin spice, some people say apple cider. Personally, I like apple cider. I have not had pumpkin spice, but I will. Might have to get some of the weekend since we're getting pretty cold. I know by this point in time, I would have had some sort of form of that. Here is a look at your weekend forecast. We're going to begin I'm sorry, that is not your weekend forecast. Here it is. My computer decided to go funny on me. Lots of sunshine for there. So for Saturday, abundant sunshine. Back to near where we need to be. Nothing like cold December weather, but beautiful October weather in store for us. Maybe going to the farmer's market Saturday morning. Remember, it's going to be pretty chilly out there, so bundle up later in that morning. You'll be able to gradually put that coat away in the afternoon with near seasonable weather. So a fall perfect forecast is in the making for us. Same story on Sunday. We will begin to see a few more clouds moving in, but again, that 40% chance is not, no rain expected. So again, my computer, if you've been noticing this week, I'm going to be sure to get this fixed next week before we get back on our Monday newscast over the weekend. So stay tuned for that. I'll have all that fixed for you. It's just been one of those weeks where technology wants to have its own mindset. So Sunday, again, plenty of clouds in the morning. We'll see some afternoon sunshine, and a lot of sunshine moves in for Monday, and it does appear we begin a warming trend and getting back to seasonably warm for this time of the month. So keep that in mind as well. You all have a wonderful weekend. Y'all have enjoy the football games. Congrats, and go to any local high school sport. Chad's coming up next. Talk more about that. Y'all take care, and we'll continue the conversation next week with some warmer weather on Monday.
Hi, my name is Dr. Capers Zentmeyer here at Zentmeyer Chiropractic. It's our goal to create wellness in all areas of life. Here at Zentmeyer Chiropractic, we are a neurologically based, state-of-the-art facility in the beautiful Martinsville-Henry County area. With our technique and our technology, we're able to get down to the root cause of any health concerns you may have and then correct them from inside out. We'd love for you to come by and check us out. We take care of personal injuries, car accidents, pregnant women, babies, and people of all ages. We love serving families through the principle of chiropractic care. So come on down to Zentmeyer Chiropractic, where we can help you remain in health as a lifestyle for a lifetime. So please come see us here at Zipmeyer Chiropractic. We are located here on the corner of Kings Mountain Road and Virginia Avenue. Our address is 3652 Virginia Avenue in Collinsville, Virginia, and our phone number is 276-647-5555.
Relationships, they are the most precious and important thing we have in life. An uncorrected or improperly corrected hearing loss negatively affects each and every one of those relationships. Did you know that you have hearing insurance benefits available to you? At Ashbrook Audiology, we are the region's go-to providers for benefits from affordable hearing care, true hearing, and many more. Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter, Martinsville and Danville.
Welcome back. You're watching BTW21 News. Let's turn things over now to Chad Hall with a check of your sports.
Thanks for tuning in to BTW21 Sports. I'm Chad Hall, and I hope you're having a great Thursday. We're going to share some stats with you today and also the upcoming games for this Friday night. I want you to get out and support your local high school. So let's take a look at the stats for this season. And now we'll take a look at our stats from Friday Night Football, our season standings. Again, the Martinsville Bulldogs take their first loss at 6-1. Bassett Bengals are at 5-2. Magna Vista 5-3. Halifax 3-4, and GW Danville is 3-4. Patrick County Cougars are 2-5, and Tunstall Trojans are yet to find their first win at 0-7.
My name is W.C. Folks. I'm a retired veteran. We're down here today on the 2nd Street People's Cemetery. I wasn't even aware of this until about 7 years ago when Danny Turner talked with me about it, and he had talked with some of the local residences in the area. And this cemetery is over 100 years old. It has close to 100 veterans buried in it. This cemetery here, People's Cemetery, was almost in a state of almost seemingly disrepair. And Danny came over with some of the local people, and they kind of did an evaluation on it, and also with some help from the city, we were able to get it cleaned up. And we didn't have a flagpole, and Danny was able to acquire one through one of his resources in the city. Danny's assistance on this is we've gone from no programs honoring these people buried here to a grouping of 60 or 70 people each Memorial Day for the service to honor these veterans in their memory. Some of the families are starting to invest in it themselves as well, and Danny continuously stays involved with them, and it's just made a tremendous positive thing out of something that had really just about been forgotten. All of the Veterans Service Organization members, and myself one included, really appreciate the work that Councilman Turner has done in support of this program, which has really been a tremendous boost for the veterans in the community.
This ad was paid for by the candidate, Danny Turner.
We've been here for 25 years now, and we built a building that was bigger than what we needed when we first started. We've just about filled that place now. One of the things that we really do is we value our employees. We know it takes a long time for them to learn the skills, but people's skills are hard-earned, so we make sure that there is a job for them every day of the week, 52 weeks of the year. So even if we're quiet and we don't need people, a lot of businesses still lay people off, send people home. We don't do that. If you want to come to work, we will find you a job because we value the skills that you've learned with us, and we want you to stay here, and we want you to feel valued, and we want you as a family to go home and say, I'm always going to get a paycheck if I turn up to work for Drake.
Welcome back, and thank you for staying with us. It is now time for your Martinsville and Henry County Crime Report by Apex Bell Bonds.
Timothy Smith, 34, Bassett, Virginia, charged with prisoner court DOC, returned from DOC for court. Susan Smithers, 41, of Collinsville, Virginia, charged with prisoner court DOC, returned from DOC for court. Tiffany Sparks, 41, of Dobson, North Carolina, charged with prisoner court DOC, returned from DOC for court. Johnny Spencer, 40, of Martinsville, Virginia, charged with simple assault against family member. Robert Spina, 44, of Virginia, charged with prisoner court DOC, returned from DOC for court. Curtis Stockton, 59, of Martinsville, Virginia, charged with prisoner court DOC, returned from DOC for court. Billy Taylor, 64, Martinsville, Virginia, charged with prisoner court DOC, returned from DOC for court. Deshaun Till, 32, of Martinsville, Virginia, charged with prisoner court DOC, returned from DOC for court.
There's no place like home. Home is somewhere you feel seen, safe, and supported. Home is where we find out who we really are and what we're made of. My family has lived in Martinsville for generations, and I believe it's my responsibility to prepare this home for the next generation to come. For the past 8 years, I have served our community with pride, and I'm passionate about creating a new legacy for our city, starting with advocating for local business growth. I push for transparency in our government, and I will continue to work to make sure everyone's voice is heard. My mission is to bring our community together because the children of Martinsville deserve to grow up in an inclusive and thriving environment. I supported our citizens in their time of need with subsidies during the pandemic, citywide revitalization, and voting for solar developments to keep our power costs low.
I'm voting for Jennifer Bowles.
Jennifer Bowles.
Jennifer Bowles.
Jennifer Bowles.
Jennifer Bowles. Jennifer Bowles.
Jennifer Bowles.
Jennifer Bowles. Tuesday, November the 8th.
Because she truly cares about our Martinsville students.
Jennifer understands the needs of the people in our community. Jennifer, she's willing to sit down. She's willing to talk with individuals, listen to the community and the complaints.
Jennifer is a proven leader who time after time represents the people of this city and their needs.
She loves the city of Martinsville.
And together, we can lead a new generation into the city that truly has no limits.
This ad was paid for and approved by Jennifer Bowles for City Council.
Martinsville First Savings Bank has been serving Martinsville and Henry County since 1924. Feel free to stop by or call for more information on how our checking, savings, money market, and certificates of deposit can help you meet your financial goals. If you are tired of 800 numbers or online customer service, please contact us. We are local people making local decisions. Visit our office at 25 West Church Street in Uptown Martinsville or call 276-638-8771.
Welcome back. Martinsville and Henry County obituaries by Bassett Funeral Service are next.
Frank Edward Grant departed this life October the 14th, 2022. Visitation service will be held Thursday, October the 20th at 11:30 a.m. until the time of the funeral at 12 p.m. at Hairston Funeral Home in Martinsville. Viewing was held Wednesday, October the 19th at Hairston Funeral Home. Brenda Lee Hairston, 53 of Martinsville, passed away Saturday, October the 15th, 2022. The funeral will be Friday, October the 21st at 12:30 p.m. at Wright Funeral Service Chapel. Visitation will be 1 hour prior to that service. Wright Funeral Service and Crematory is serving the family. Ernest Lucas Jr., 52 of Ridgeway, passed away Monday, October the 17th, 2022. The funeral will be held Monday, October the 24th at 2 p.m. at Wright Funeral Service Chapel. The visitation will be 30 minutes prior to that service. Bobby Lee Clark, 79 of Bassett, passed away Saturday, October the 15th, 2022. The family will receive friends Thursday, October the 20th from 12 to 1 p.m. in the Bassett Funeral Service Chapel. A funeral service will follow at
Bassett Funeral Service was founded in 1996 by Darrell B. Martin and Paul T. Kennedy Jr. We started as a small funeral home in Bassett, and in 2007 we went to one of the largest funeral homes in Martinsville and Henry County. We started with 3,200 square feet, and in 2007 went to over 20,000. Bassett Funeral Service is located at 3665 Ferrystone Park Highway in the town of Bassett. 276-629-1770.
Carlisle is an independent college preparatory school located in Axton, Virginia. Founded in 1968, the school sets the standard for excellence in education. At Carlisle, we provide a challenging, nurturing, safe learning environment where students are encouraged to reach their true potential in the classroom, on the stage, or in athletics. You can afford a Carlisle education.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it here for this portion of our weekend weekday newscast. We'll see you tomorrow for the BTW21 News Weekend Review.